very moody out there in New York.
It
That was
is.
a very moody scene of the New York skyline. Okay, listen, November, adopt a senior pet month, and the benefits of taking in an older pet, they're pretty endless.
Yeah.
Yeah, one New Yorker just learned just that when a 10-year-old Pomeranian named Charlie captured her heart.
Now Charlie is 18 and a half years old, and he and his owner, Lara Eurdolian, are using his story to encourage others to adopt. And just look at that video of the,
look at this.
Oh my
look at
gosh,
this.
right?
Oh my gosh.
Joining us this morning is Lara and Charlie's younger brother, Wink, aka Charlie II. Welcome to New York Living. Look at this face.
Thank you
Oh
for
my
having
goodness.
us.
We love you.
For Charlie II's TV debut.
Yes.
Hello. Doing
Oh my
quite well.
gosh.
Doing quite well.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so tell us about Wink here.
Yeah, so we just adopted a Wink last month, so for October, which is National Adoption Month. And so we're here to talk about the joys of seniors. He's an adult, but adults and seniors both need homes. And yeah, we were fostering him after his eye injury. He needed a long-term foster, and we absolutely fell in love with him, and so did his brother.
Aw.
And now he's the newest member of our family.
Hi, buddy.
Fantastic. Okay, so Wink is the second child in the
second child in the family.
second four-legged child. What you got in the Wink?
You might have little surprises in there.
Can you share the story of adopting your first Charlie?
Absolutely. So I was in Palm Springs and I was staying at a hotel. I was on vacation with my now husband, and Charlie was living in the lobby through a foster program where they let one dog live in the lobby, and when it gets rescued, a new rescue will go in, and guests can sign them out. You just sign a waiver. And so we walked Charlie every day. He was 10 years old at the time, and I didn't really know what a hard time seniors had getting adopted. And he was the longest running dog at the hotel, and he was, you know, living his best life. He had animal friends, the property had turtles and bunnies, all the characters you see in his children's book. But he was looking for a home. And when we found out how hard it is for seniors, we said, okay, by the end of the week, if he doesn't have any applicants, we would love, and you could help us, you know, do the paperwork to get him back to New York. And that's how we went on this journey, and now are these big rescue advocates.
It's amazing. I mean, make yourself at home. Make yourself
He lives here
comfortable.
now.
And that inspired you to write the book, right?
It
Charlie
did.
and the Palm Springs Hotel.
Yes, I mean, it's so perfect. He's a Pomeranian, Charlie at the Palm Springs from Palm Springs. I mean, it just doesn't get any better. And the whole property just reads like a children's book. And the turtles live with the bunnies, and the ducks live with the ducklings. And you know, over the years, we had so many people ask about Charlie. Every time I walk him, it's like, who's this dog? What's your breeder? Where'd you get? And I'm like, actually, we got him from a hotel lobby. And then when they found out he was 10, because he looked like a puppy from day one.
Oh my
and
gosh.
that's what inspired it. Everyone's like, this sounds like a children's book. So 7 years later, I got my act together. And I realized that, you know, I really did want to share that story and put like a happy spin on adoption and really explain it in this really easy to digest way that kids love. And kids, you know, they root for Charlie.
It's that they root for Charlie, and this is also the 1 year anniversary of your
the 1 year
publication.
anniversary. Yeah, so we're very excited about that because we've been on such a journey this past year, and you know, we wrote it for kids. We've had a lot of friends who have adopted, and it's been a really nice conversation starter because they're excited. They're a Charlie. It's dedicated to all the Charlies.
I mean, look at this.
I mean, this is just, this is how
Let us all be
we want to be
Wink
carried
right
around
now.
in a
I want to come
bag.
back to Charlie.
So November's Adopt a Senior Pet Month. What are the advantages?
As you said, endless. So a lot of them come trained. Also, when you get a senior, a lot of times they will waive or it's a lower adoption fee. But honestly, there's something so beautiful about these dogs. They are so grateful. And they're so chill. I mean, Charlie and I hang out. He's my little buddy, especially if you don't, you know, I love an active
Apparently he
dog.
plays golf.
Oh, he does it all. Charlie goes on trips. He's an explorer. He's a loud eater. He loves to, you know, we go canoeing. He's very outdoorsy. Really loves seaweed for some reason.
How old is he now?
18 and a half years old. He just
18
celebrated
and a
his.
half.
Yep.
Could you imagine?
Wow.
So at 10, you know, everybody's always like, oh, they're so old. And I was like, this guy, I mean, he was running fully up until his 18th birthday. At 17, he was just trotting. And it's just, you know, they really, if you take care of a dog, they just want to be here and they want to love you. And I mean, I have to say, for a 5-year-old, he's doing quite relaxed. But this is Charlie, the senior at home. He just sleeps and hangs out, but then loves to go on little walks. And he gets me out of the house. We'll do like a nice little, you know, 1 or 2 block walk. And it fits my energy. Also, a small senior is so lovely because he's easy to travel with. He's not, you know.
Do you bring him with you everywhere you go?
Oh, I mean, if I can, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
in that little bag.
I always say if a dog is respectful, clearly this is not a hard sell. He's not loud, you know.
He's better than some of the people I ride Metro North
But seriously,
with.
right? I know. My gosh. And real quick, you created a map though with Charlie.
So the hotel thing is very important to us because one of the things Charlie and I really work to do is to expose people who would not necessarily go into a shelter. So that was me. You know, with him we did, but I didn't have that exposure. So through his birthdays, through his events, we've been trying to always bring adoptable dogs and specifically seniors. So the Park Terrace, the Park Terrace Hotel is just so enrooted in doing things with rescues. We've been to so many adoption and fun events with them. And then they were revamping a lot of their programming. They opened a new private club on the 6th floor. They launched a wellness program, and they were launching a hospitality program for dogs. And so they asked Charlie to curate a map. It's the same illustrator, Chamberlain Newsom, who did the book. And we did this beautiful map of New York City and all of his dog-friendly favorite places. So in the program, you get the book, you get the map, you get some fun dog, you know, bandanas.
So cute.
Good stuff.
Cute things.
Were they dressed up for Halloween?
Oh, they were so dressed up for Halloween. They hosted multiple adoption events.
Excuse them.
Yep. They did the North Shore Animal League America boat cruise, which is a Halloween costume contest, which they got to judge. So they were a parrot and a pirate.
Nice.
Perfect.
And then for the launch party for their hospitality program, they had over 40 Pomeranians come. And it was a costume product. It was a sold-out event. Yep, they're very popular in the adoption and Pomeranian. Yep, and so they had another costume party, and they were Cupid.
They're very busy.
One was a heart, the other one was actual Cupid.
Unbelievable.
Very good.
Yeah, all kinds of things.
Well, thank you for coming in.
And thank you, Mr. Wing.
Thanks for staying awake.
Oh my God. You at home, grab a copy of Charlie at the Palm Springs Hotel, wherever books are sold, and give Charlie a follow on the gram at Charlie.